Today I'll be sharing with you how I made this patriotic 4th of July wreath for my front door. To start this project, you're going to need a wreath form. I've chosen a 14-inch. You're also going to need raffia. And what I use for my raffia is these adult hula skirts from the Dollar Tree. I picked up 5 of them. I'm going to be using the patriotic stars from Dollar Tree. I am going to be deconstructing this and just using 2 of the stars. I'll also be deconstructing this Home Sweet Home sign that I got from the Dollar Tree this spring to use on this wreath. I'm going to start off with the stars. Anytime I work with glitter, I like to spray it with hairspray. Just give it a few quick shots. It helps control the glitter. You're obviously still going to have glitter here and there, but it's going to help ease the amount of glitter around your house. I want these accents to have an antique look, so I'm going to be painting them using 2 different colors. The first one is Folk Art Metallic, and the color is Antique Gold. And then I will add on Apple Barrel's Burnt Umber. So I've got the gold paint down and it's dried. Now I'm going to go over with some Burnt Umber. I'm just going to dip my sponge in and then go over the star. And I'm just going to swipe it back and forwards, almost as if I'm sanding, but lighter. And I'll do a couple of layers of that. I'll usually let it dry maybe 5 minutes in between, and I'll do another layer just to give it a textured look. Now onto the raffia base. So first, fold the hula skirt in half and then cut. That will separate the bottom part. So now what I have left is attached to the waist of the skirt. So what I do, I take a bunch and hold it like that, and then cut close to that waist. And it just works to keep the raffia together a little bit better. First, I'm gonna grab a few strands of raffia, and I don't have any set amount, like I don't count it out or anything. Just, about that much. You can change that to any amount you'd like depending on what size of wreath you're making. Then I'm gonna fold that over and feed it, because like I said, I'm gonna work around this outside ring first. So I'm gonna feed it under that ring and bring up my loop and then pull the 2 tails through the loop. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm working around and I want my knots to show there. So I've got the outer ring on, and I'm going to trim this up. Still want it a little raggedy, but trim off the ones that are really out there. And then I'm going to paint it red. And then I'm going to do another layer using these 2 together. And I'm going to paint those white. And then I'm going to do the final interior layer and paint those blue. So I put the final layer of blue on. I'm still leaving it a little bit rugged looking. I just wanted to show you how careful I was to make sure that it did not go to the layer below. And now it's time to remove it. Oh, I'm loving it, I'm loving it, I'm loving it. Oh, can't get too excited and tear this off here too fast. For my embellishments, I used my Cricut and cut out some stencils, and I have the stars done, just waiting for the paint to dry a little bit more before I pull the vinyl off of the plaque. I decided to add a few more embellishments. I added some smaller stars I had that were just thin pieces of wood that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I painted them in my antique color, and I also added a burlap bow. Super happy with how it turned out. It's huge. It barely fits on the door. Hope everyone has a happy and safe 4th of July.